2018 C63 AMG. We're doing air suspension on this car today using airlift performance struts and airlift 3P. Got it jacked up already. Gonna go ahead and take the wheels off and then start to remove the front suspension. Double bellow bag. That's good. Braided lines, of course. So in order to remove the front strut, it's quite simple. You just unplug these two harnesses here. 1, 2, and then on the bottom you're gonna have to remove this bolt down there, and there are some harnesses, so you're gonna take off this bolt, the end link bolt, these two harnesses in here, and then just pull these out of the holders like that. There's 3 bolts holding the top hat in. Take those out, and then you could just get a pry bar and pry the rotor down until this comes out. We got the strut out. I put a pry bar and we pried down on the strut while I lifted up and brought it over the arm, and I just pulled it out. I'm just gonna put the lines in the bags now, and then I'm gonna install the bags onto the car, the 2 front. I got this spring seat loose. The spring is out. I got the bottom bolt out of the strut. Just have to take out the 2 top bolts now, and then it should come out. I gotta remove the stock top hat, used it on the new strut, and put the top bracket on the bag, bottom bracket, the air fitting, put everything back in, and then should be good to go. Got the top hat put on the new strut. Got it adjusted to, I believe this should be a good height compared to stock. Should definitely be a good height. So I'm gonna put this strut back in now. Actually, I might work on the bag first. Here. Make sure it's straight. You do not want these to cross thread. This is the bag. I mounted it up already. Top bracket, bottom bracket. Bolt goes in through the spring seat and it holds it in. Show you how to remove one of them, but there's actually 4. So let me put the light right here. Focus in on the clip. So I just use some pliers like this, and I squeeze it. It's better to do it with 2 hands. Once you squeeze it, you try to push down, and then it comes out. So you do that for all 4 sides. Well, both sides. There's 2 on this side and then there's 2 on the other side. Once you got the cover removed, you gotta remove this bolt right there. That holds the strut into place. So again, it's the 2 bolts on the top once you remove the fender liner. The bolt in the back that's holding the seat into place, down right there, and then this bolt right over there. Tighten this up now. I got the strut and I basically just move this, push it up there, push the strut first up, put it down into the seat, and then I pushed it into place. Just to avoid any fitment issues, but it's definitely possible to do it afterwards like I just did. hit them at the wrong angle. I believe it's aluminum threads. Got the bag in there, got the strut in there, everything's tightened up. Solid. I could put the two top hats are good, dampenings in the middle. These fender liners are 30. But yeah, that could go back up into place. My camera's about to die, but all the bags are done. It's time to run the line and the power wire. So now I'm just taking apart the trunk. I'm taking off these two tabs back here, and then it's two bolts that I'm taking out. One on each side. I didn't do that one yet, but gotta get that out. And then I gotta figure out where I'm mounting everything. It's gonna be a temporary setup because the owner of the car plans to do a custom setup in the future, so I'm just gonna make everything neat and leave it in one area until she's ready. But now I'm gonna have to find a grommet or an area where I can make my own hole so I could run the air lines up from under the car into the manifold. I'm probably not gonna show that because I'm gonna put the camera to charge, but I'm just explaining what I'm gonna do, so once I come back, you know, you guys will be in tune. But I'm hoping that once I remove this cover, there's gonna be grommets or maybe dead area that I could just make my own hole. I don't know if you can see that, but the bag is in, strut is in. Same for the front. Bag is in, and it's good. So I found two grommets in there that I'm gonna be using to run the lines through. I'm gonna do two lines on this side for the passenger side, and then same thing for here. Just the driver's side, front, and the rear bag. The lines are gonna be routed in, and then I'm probably gonna mount the manifold somewhere in this area. Power and ground, and hopefully I get an accessory from this fuse, from the fuse box. I'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and run the lines now. I might not record it just because I don't have a lift, so I have little to no head clearance under the car to, you know, to get proper footage. But I'm basically just gonna remove the undercarriage plastic and just route the lines through, zip tie them, test tape them, whatever needs to be done. For the backs, the fitting is on facing the rear on each bag, so it's literally gonna go from the bag up into the trunk to the manifold. So it's pretty simple for the rear bags. The front is a little bit more work, but again, it's simple. If I missed anything, just leave a comment. I wish I could record it all, but again, my head clearance is not gonna be, it's not gonna be worth it to record. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run the lines now, and then I'll be back. This is just how the line is ran on the bottom. Once I put the plastic back on, it's protected. But I'm just securing it with self-tapping bolts and zip ties. Just wrapping up the rear struts now. Got the line in the bag. Just put the bottom bolt with the washer in, so it's locked in from the bottom. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put the cover back on, and then this side is pretty much done. The lines are in the back, zip tied along some other components. Deciding where to put the manifold. I originally wanted to put it on top of the carpet, but I want the factory mat lining to fit back properly. And if I run the lines up on the side, it might affect that. And I'm not gonna run it through the side because this setup is temporary. So I wanted to put it right over here, but then this piece won't fit back into place because this drops into this area. Put the lining back and then put the manifold right here. A piece of wood on the back, so it's screwed in properly. It's not gonna move. So for the once it sits in here, I'm most likely gonna cut it right here. Let me see. Cut it like that. Cut it like this. Lines are gonna come up right here. These are the lines right here. I ran it through, well, you can't see it, but there's a grommet. The grommet that I was showing you guys, it's under here. I ran them through there. This is the left side, this is the right side. I'm gonna run the exhaust line in a few. Pretty sure that these are the compressors. I guess they package them differently now. It's never usually that packed in. I'm just gonna set the tank up now. I'm gonna lay it out. I thought there was dual compressors, but there's only single. So it's gonna be pretty simple. It's just gonna be a piece of wood. I'm not gonna wrap it. Again, this is a temporary setup with the compressor, and the manifold is gonna be under the trunk liner. Probably gonna use some maybe 1/2" MDF or 1/2" ply. Depends what I got. Got the tank setup done. Use the ABS. Tank in the front, compressor in the back. Once it sits in, I just have to wire it up and run the line to the water trap.
Relief valve, and I also let them use this as a drain.
Wire up the harness now, secure it, and leave enough wire just for the compressor to connect it to power and ground. I gotta find an accessory, and I gotta run the remote cable up to the front. The cable. This is the wire that needs to go to the front. Gotta take apart the back seat real quick.
Back under here, and
towards over there. Let's see if I could just there's an existing wire right here. I'm just gonna try to tuck it down with that. Tuck it in between the cushion. Run it behind this part of the seat. Make sure nothing is in the way for it to get cut, ripped, or pinched. Run it under here. Got the wire ran to the front, tucked it up. Just gotta put these panels back in. Let's put the seat back. The wire is up in front. Now the only other wiring that I have to do is for the compressor, which is it's gonna be on this side. So this could basically come over here, and then this wire for the turn on. Okay, this should connect to the fuse box somewhere. This is part of that. This is literally gonna connect to. I'm gonna try to tap this into the battery. I'm gonna leave it long. I'm not gonna cut it. Usually I would cut it, but I'm not sure if, you know. Grab my solder iron. There's a fuse right here. Make this quick. My battery's about to die. Wrong tip as well. I was soldering a very small amp board. Ooh, hot. I usually solder these. Like I crimp it and then I solder it. But the crimp is usually good enough. Pretty sure this can be, yep, right there. The power and the ground for the compressor. I can run it up here, and I could connect that to that, and then for the turn on signal, which is right here. I'm currently just checking for leaks. This is the rear bag. That's the exhaust line right there. I just finished up tank and compressor. The manifold is right there. Again, this is temporarily set up. He's doing hard lines and a custom setup in the trunk. Benz is complete. I just washed it. The ride height is 85 in the front and 65 in the rear. This is fully aired out. The airlift struts drive really good. I got no complaints, no noise, nothing. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment and I'll try my best to answer it.